James Harden scored 42 points before fouling out, and the visiting Houston Rockets extended their winning streak to 5 games with a 115-104 victory over the Boston Celtics on Sunday. March 3, 2019, Boston, Massachusetts, USA. Houston Rockets guard James Harden, 13, smiles as he brings the ball up court against the Boston Celtics during the first quarter at TD Garden. Mandatory credit, Winslow Townson-USA Today Sports before being whistled for his 6th foul with 1:44 left to play. Harden staved off a furious Boston rally with a driving layup and a three-pointer over 2 defenders that extended the lead to 112-100. The Celtics, once down 71-43, scored the opening 10 points of the fourth quarter and had cut the margin to 9 on a Marcus Smart second-chance basket at the 4:40 mark. The Celtics rallied behind their reserves, with Jaylen Brown posting 15 points and 6 rebounds off the bench to lead the charge. Boston recorded a 31-9 advantage in bench points. Eric Gordon matched his career high with 8 three-pointers and scored 32 points to complement Harden, who was 6 of 18 on threes. Chris Paul added 15 points and 12 assists as Houston, which finished 21 of 51 from beyond the arc, improved to 12-0 this season when Paul records double-digit assists. Thunder 99, Grizzlies 95. Russell Westbrook scored 22 points, including 2 big shots in the closing stretch, to lead Oklahoma City past visiting Memphis. The win snapped a 4-game losing streak for the Thunder, the team's first since an 0-4 start to begin the season, and kept them tied with Portland for third place in the Western Conference after the Trailblazers won at Charlotte earlier in the day. Avery Bradley scored 27 points to lead the Grizzlies, who have lost 6 of their last 8. Pistons 112, Raptors 107, OT. Blake Griffin had 27 points and 7 rebounds, and Detroit scored the final 10 points of overtime to defeat visiting Toronto. Luke Kennard and Reggie Jackson had 19 points apiece for Detroit, which has won 9 of its last 11 to reach the .500 mark at 31-31. Andre Drummond had 15 points and 17 rebounds despite foul trouble. Wayne Ellington added 11 points for Detroit, which beat coach Dwayne Casey's former team for the second time this season. Trailblazers 118, Hornets 108. Rodney Hood came off the bench to score 27 points, including 21 in the fourth quarter, as Portland knocked off host Charlotte. The Trailblazers bolted to a 15-point lead in the first quarter but then had to pull away again in the fourth quarter, going on a 15-2 run in the final 6 minutes. Hood scored 14 of 16 Portland points in one stretch of the quarter. Portland won for the 6th time in its last 7 games. Jeremy Lamb scored 23 off the bench to lead the Hornets. Wizards 135, Timberwolves 121. Bobby Portis had 26 points and 12 rebounds. Bradley Beal scored 22 points and host Washington defeated Minnesota. Reserve Jabari Parker added 22 points for Washington, which had lost 5 of 6. Karl Anthony Towns led the Timberwolves with 28 points, 10 rebounds and 7 assists, his first sub-30-point effort in 4 games. Derrick Rose scored 18 points off the bench. Clippers 128, Knicks 107. Landry Shamet made 4 three-pointers in the first 8 minutes as Los Angeles went on to rout visiting New York. Shamet finished with 21 points, all on three-pointers, and Danilo Gallinari added 20 for the Clippers, who are beginning a stretch of 8 consecutive games at the Staples Center. The Clippers will be listed as the visiting team on Monday night when they return to their home floor to face the rival Lakers. Noah Vonleh, 17 points, 12 rebounds, and Mitchell Robinson, 16 points, 13 rebounds, recorded double-doubles for the Knicks, who likewise were playing the opener of a back-to-back sequence. Cavaliers 107, Magic 93. Jordan Clarkson scored 18 points off the bench, and Cleveland enjoyed a big fourth quarter to top visiting Orlando. Colin Sexton had 17 points on 6 for 11 shooting. Kevin Love posted a double-double with 16 points and 14 rebounds, and Cedi Osman finished with 14 points and 6 boards. Magic big man Nikola Vucevic led all scorers with 28 points on 13 for 16 shooting. He pulled down 13 rebounds and dished out 6 assists. Hawks 123, Bulls 118. Alex Len scored a season-high 28 points and made 2 key free throws in the final seconds as visiting Atlanta hung on to beat Chicago. Len picked up the scoring slack for the Hawks, who were without 2 starters and saw point guard Trae Young ejected in the third quarter. Len was 9 of 18 from the floor and made 5 three-pointers to go along with 9 rebounds and 2 blocked shots. Lauri Markkanen led Chicago with 19 points and 9 rebounds. Field Level Media.